am live. It is Bank Holiday Monday, the 29th of May 2023, and I'm reading out of Joan Grant, Winged Pharaoh. There's Joan Grant. It was published in 1937, and this is a book about her far memory. She was a seer, and it plays in Egypt before the flood and before Babylon, and it was quite highly acclaimed as a book of quite accurate description of those days. It played about 5,000 years after Atlantis fell. So we're in part 4, chapter 11, the place of scent. She's traveling for an ordeal. She is underground in a tomb, which is part of her training to become co-ruler of Calm. Her father, the Pharaoh, has died. The place of scent. Then I went to where scent discovers all its harmonies. Here is the dark red perfume of the rose, the drowsy quiet of bean fields in the dusk, the gentle death of autumn in deep woods, and the clean smell of ploughland after rain, the friendly wood smoke of a cooking fire, the satisfying smell of baking bread, the earth forgotten green of new cut grass, the moon-drunk sweetness of night blooming flowers, the warmth of clover murmurous with bees, the sleepy peace of avenues of limes, the turquoise languorous caress, the chill austerity of alpine flowers, the yellow warmth of primroses at noon, the scent of water running over stones, the lonely sorrow of the river mist, the smooth white smell of linen and of snow, the dusty wisdom of papyrus rolls, and the warm spice of cedar wood and myrrh, the hot impatient smell of spikenard and tarnished silver's half-remembered dreams, the clear, sharp energy of lemon rind, the lover's ecstasy of orange trees, the melancholy smell of winter nights, and hyacinth's azure echo of spring, the salty challenge of wind-driven spray, that wonder-urging message of the sea, the gentle memories of sun-dried flowers, the still abandonment of fields at noon, the moth-winged purple of new-gathered grapes, the easy laughter of a jar of beer, the excitement of a gallop-sweated horse, and the proud splendour of the manes of lions, the acrid keenness of a copper sword, and the brave smell of torches in the wind, the musky pomp of ceremonial robes, and the solemnity of bitumen. Here can our nostrils so delight our hearts that we forget colour and are blind to sound. It's a short chapter, isn't it? So I shall continue. Chapter 12, where prayers are answered. Then I went to the place where true prayers are answered, though the time has not yet come for their fulfillment upon earth. Here it is where they who are living in a land of famine eat until they hunger no longer, and the parched quench their thirst from cool streams. Here the arms of women who have wept for their barrenness are no longer empty, for each pillows a child's head in the crook of her elbow, and lonely children are cherished and know themselves loved. Here do the blind see through the dark curtains of their lids, and the deaf hear sweet music and listen to the voices of their friends. Here do the lame glory in swift running, and the dumb find words smooth upon their tongues. Here do children find their broken toys mended, and their lost pets returned to them. Here dwellers in deserts make gardens where In a night, flowers spring from the soil and they rest beneath shade trees that they have planted. And they who are benighted in a forest find themselves in an encampment of friends. Here they who sleep upon storm-driven ships are rocked by the smooth swells of placid seas, and ships becalmed upon wide oceans cleave through the water with a following wind. Here the poor sculptor sees his statue shining before him, unflawed by his clumsy chisel, and the musician feels the strings of his harp rippling under his fingers like a field of corn in the north wind. Here does pain turn to peace, and fear to quietness, and lovers find that death or the distances of earth can make no barrier between them, for here they are together to the rejoicing of their heart. Now isn't that